welcome back to my Creative Ego. So I am doing yet another Christmas crafting project, and today I'm going to show you how to make these super cute and easy gingerbread house cards. So let's go ahead and get started. First, I chose 3 different types of glitter paper, and I wanted it to be bright because candy makes you think of happy and bright things, but you can use as many colors as you want. Using these glitter papers, I punched out some circles, and this is going to be the tile for a gingerbread house card. Next, I used a brown piece of pre-made card and envelope to symbolize my gingerbread house. So what you basically want to do is you want to follow this pattern where there's a dotted line. This is where you want to cut. So the top of the card is going to be where your fold is at, because you don't want to cut this because you want to be able to open up your card. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. You want to make sure both sides are symmetrical. So I'm just going to cut a piece of this corner. I'm going to transfer it to the other side and make a mark. I'm going to cut that out, and then I'm going to move towards the bottom and create a little rectangle. And it doesn't have to be straight because your scissors will help you create that straight line. And then after I cut this piece out, I'm just going to move it to the other side because we want that symmetrical look. And I'm just going to trace that and cut that out as well. So now we have our gingerbread card, as you can see. And we're going to go ahead and start fixing the tiles on top of the roof. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this glue. This is actually a pretty strong glue, so it depends on what type of adhesive you're using, but this is going to be okay for me. So I'm going to layer all of my cute little circles for the tile, and then when I'm done with that, I'm going to actually take this. This is what you call like fabric paint. I bought this a long time ago, never ever used it, so I figured I'm not going to put on fabric. Let me try it out on paper, and I've used it on paper before. It works pretty well, so I'm going to go ahead and use this, but you can definitely use glitter glue or anything else that you want, or you can just create like little pieces of cut paper for your snow. It's up to you. While I'm waiting for all of that to dry, I'm going to go ahead and get started by cutting out my windows like this, and you can embellish it any way that you want or use whatever style that you want. And I'm going to just cut out a door, which is a basic rectangle, and for your door handle, use a circle or a rhinestone. It's up to you. I'm also going to cut out this little strip of green paper, and this is just going to represent the grass on the ground. So I'm going to just add the strip of green on the bottom first, and then I'm going to add the windows and then the door and the door handle. I'm going to wait for this to dry before I do any other decorating. In the meantime, I'm going to show you another option, and this is really great if you don't have a circle punch. So we're going to follow the exact same gingerbread card template, and then for the roof shingles, we're actually going to create little squares, and I cut my squares using glitter paper again. You definitely can use glue for this next part, but because this paper is kind of thin, I'm going to go ahead and just use double stick adhesive. So I'm going to layer this on like we did with the circles earlier. And then when I'm done layering everything on, I'm just going to flip the card over, and you can see where it overlaps, and just trim that area. So it's nice that the glitter paper gives it that extra wow factor, but this is something that you don't have to be a perfectionist on. As you can tell, all the shingles are a different size, and all of the shingles are not even in a straight line. So the next part, we're just going to decorate everything. Of course, you're just going to cut out your doors and your windows, and the rest of this I'm just going to decorate with stickers. And this is the final product. So there are many different ways and options you have in decorating your gingerbread house card. Some other options you might want to consider if you're low on supplies is 1, maybe using markers. 2, if you don't have a brown card, maybe try using a brown lunch bag to put over a card. Or even try using a whiteout pen for your snow. So I hope this gave you really great ideas on how to decorate your gingerbread cards, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and this is actually the final product of all the cards that I made. Oh yeah, and remember, the Christmas season is just starting, so if you need more inspiration on creative Christmas ideas, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and a wonderful day!